Hello again. What did you find interesting in that last chapter? You have been studying the constitution of man and the processes around and after our physical death. You know that shells can maintain traces of their personality and that they take longer to dissipate. Those shells could also be animated by elementals or elementaries. Could that explain what most mediums connect to? We also looked into other possible circumstances, such as the case of premature death. There is also the possibility of certain people being able to see the energy field or aura around others, and even be able to read the images present in the astral light. It certainly gives us food for thought. Perhaps the emotional need to reconnect with a lost loved one is what takes people to consult mediums, with hopes of finding some solace. One day, science may be ready to investigate the whole process to find out more, and the theosophical teachings will be there to provide the source material. When one studies and learns more about the unity of all things and the laws of nature and how they apply to us, it is clear that the aim is to develop spiritually. As we become less centered on ourselves, it is obvious that we would notice more about the world and those around us. Just as a mother finds herself in tune with her new baby, learning to interpret his or her different cries to mean hunger, a wet nappy, or want of a cuddle, we can learn to discern what our inner self wants of us. Through meditation, concentration, and focus on correct ethical and moral choices, we can progress in our spiritual development. Our spiritual development is often accompanied by the expansion of other faculties which come naturally, as our focus is uplifted to higher principles and goals. And these faculties should not be forced or falsely induced, as they require the necessary groundwork to be able to use them correctly and safely. So, my dear companion, pen in hand, and let's move on to chapter 13 and spiritual development. But before we begin, I would like you to reflect upon the following lines, which you will find in the chapter, remembering that a day can mean a lifetime. There are two voices, one that is unsure and lacks confidence, while the other is confident and supportive. Who do you think these characters could be? This is a poem by Christina Rossetti, 1861, entitled Uphill. Does the road wind uphill all the way? Yes, to the very end. Does the journey take the whole day long? From morn till night, my friend. So, my dear companion, off we go to continue our journey.